Hello YTPC, it's Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today we have some more morsels for mental manducation. But first, in a 3-star Pipe by Lee Lovat with a large tall bowl, I'm smoking some of Mac Baron's H.H. Burley Flake. Awfully good stuff. Today we are going to talk specifically about the issue of personal responsibility, accountability. See, one of the major divides, at least here in the US, between the right and the left, those on the right believe that you get where you are in life and your life turns out based on choices that you make and that you in fact are responsible for. The left, on the other hand, believes that the primary driver of your place in life is your race, your gender identity. Things that don't have any real choice or decision-making culpability. Now, the left will also punish you based on things that someone who shares one of those identities, whether it's your race, your religion, anything they can divide us up by, they will punish you because of things that other people of that same race or gender have done or did in previous generations. Similarly, they will absolve entire classes of people of any real responsibility for their plight in life because of their race, their gender, etc. A prime example of this right now is a very large push for reparations. Now, for those of you who have been living under a rock, the left's idea of reparations is that we should make white people pay minorities because of past crimes against them. This is basically the notion that people who never owned slaves are supposed to shell out their hard-earned money to pay people who never were slaves. Reparations for slavery. Now, do we hold today's Chinese responsible for the Mongol destruction of Europe 700-800 years ago? Do we hold today's Germans responsible for the Holocaust? To bring it closer in, do we hold the children of rapists and murderers responsible for the destruction of life their parents committed? The obvious answer to all of these questions is no. If you happen to be white and live or have roots in one of the Union states, chances are really good that you have ancestors who fought or even died to end slavery. The left will punish you anyway because you are white. But regardless of that, you are not responsible for what your ancestors did, let alone know the fact there were hundreds of wealthy blacks who owned black slaves. How do we get them to pay reparations? Fact is, you are responsible for what you have done. Not for what your relatives did, not for what your ancestors did, not for what other people who are your race, gender, etc. did. If you've made good decisions, chances are very good that you have a pretty good life. At the very least, chances are very good that you have a better life than your parents did, your grandparents, that you are improving generationally. If you do not make good decisions, it doesn't matter what those classes are. It doesn't matter where you were born or into what class you were born. Your life is probably not going to turn out all that well. Again, you're responsible for you. You're not responsible for anyone else. Sometimes the truth is uncomfortable. With that, guys, a little something to think about. I'll give you a reminder. I'm having a gaw drawing tomorrow. If you have not seen me comment on your video, let me know. Put a comment down below so I can check it out. This is a steamy, muggy North Carolina day. Supposed to hit 90. Humidity's up, and my AC is acting wonky. But I have something lit that I really like. Y'all go do the same and enjoy your afternoon.